Hi everyone, it's me, Ella, and welcome back to my channel. Today you are joining me for a very exciting theatre vlog as I am off to see the opera from Pretty Woman, La Traviata, tonight at the Royal Opera House. Now I am really excited for this. And we are just about to leave, ready to go to the train station. Now, we did have a little bit of a mishap just now, as we were going to get the bus down, but unfortunately there was a wheelchair already on said bus, meaning that we have had to drive down to the train station. So, I shall see you when we arrive in London. Right, well, I'm very pleased to say that we have just made it to the train station despite the little hiccup with the bus this morning. So now we're just going to sit and wait for the train and then we will be on our way down to London. I shall see you there. Right, so we've literally just got into the room, we've just arrived into London. We're just here dropping a couple of bits off. And then we are going to get ready and head to the Opera House. I shall see you at the end of the show. So here we are outside of the Royal Opera House after the show. I thoroughly enjoyed it and am over the moon that La Traviata was my first opera. I will do a full overview and merch haul for the show when I get home tomorrow, but to be quite honest, considering it was rather warm when we came earlier on in the day, it has now turned freezing cold. And to be quite honest, this dress is short-sleeved, so as you can imagine, I am starting to get cold and I am rather tired. So we're now going to go back to the room and I'm going to go to bed. So I shall see you tomorrow for the overview and merch haul for this show. I shall see you then when I get home. So it's the next day now. I have literally just come back from London, and as promised, I'm now going to give you my thoughts on the production and also show you some bits of merchandise that I managed to pick up. Now, as I said in the previous clip, I am absolutely over the moon that La Traviata is and now always will be my first experience of an opera. I absolutely loved the performance last night. I genuinely couldn't take my eyes off the stage. The singing was beautiful, and if the opportunity ever arose to see La Traviata again, I certainly would. I absolutely loved the performance last night and the singing was beautiful. I absolutely loved it. And the memories of being able to see it live on stage in London at the Opera House will stay with me forever. And especially with it being the opera from Pretty Woman as well, the one that Edward takes Vivian to. Just to be able to see the full length production live on stage was amazing, and these memories of just being able to see it live will honestly stay with me forever. It really will. And I highly enjoyed the performance. I absolutely loved it. I really did. And the singing was beautiful. I would love to see it again. I really would. And now comes the part of the video where I will show you the merchandise that I managed to pick up. Now, before we get into it, I'd just like to say that I actually managed to buy this merchandise last week when I was in London for the last Frozen performance, because what happened was we managed to go into the Royal Opera House shop on our way to the Theatre Royal Drury Lane. So let's get into it. So the first thing that I managed to buy was obviously a programme. Now inside is really detailed. We actually bought another one last night, and I managed to look through it, and the information inside is really detailed, and there is some beautiful production pictures in there. And what a lovely souvenir of my first ever opera experience. Now, this next thing that I bought, I'm sure a few of you will recognise, and I couldn't resist it. I honestly could not resist this. It is an Opera Glasses pin badge. And if you look closely, you will see that this pin is resemblant of a pair of the opera glasses that Vivian uses in Pretty Woman. So of course I couldn't resist this pin badge. I just had to have it to add to my collection. I couldn't resist it. So now all I need to do is find a place for this. And I am sure it will end up somewhere lovely. The next item that I bought, I saw this and I genuinely couldn't resist. Now, if you know me, you will know that I love a notebook. And when I saw this one, I knew I had to have it. I bought a La Traviata notebook. Now, inside of it is actually plain pages with no lines, but I am sure I will find a wonderful use for it. The last thing that I bought was a DVD of La Traviata. Now in the shop they actually did have two different versions, and for me to have been able to buy a version of La Traviata on DVD now means that I can go back and watch the opera as many times as I like. And what a lovely souvenir of my trip to the opera. But of course, if the opportunity ever arose again to see La Traviata live, of course I would jump at the chance. It is the actual opera from Pretty Woman after all. So that brings this La Traviata London Theatre vlog to a close. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you tomorrow for my next theatre vlog, which is actually going to be quite an emotional one, as I am off to Leicester to see Pretty Woman the musical again for, sadly, what will be my last time. Now, I can't believe this show is actually coming to another end, but I shall address that in tomorrow's vlog. I do have quite the special connection with this show, and to see it go again is not going to be easy for me. But I cannot wait to see the show again tomorrow. I am excited to see it and I am looking forward to it. I really am. But I know tomorrow is going to be emotional for me. I really am looking forward to it, but I know there will be tears. Even on the train home, even cutting through Leicester, even passing the station, I saw it out of the train window on my side and I was nearly crying. But I shall see you tomorrow for what will be the vlog of my last time seeing Pretty Woman, and I shall see you then. Bye!